The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So the mouth face thing's just gone?
It's gone.
So we go into room 72.
This is an ornate, plush and lavish bedroom. The heavy curtains are drawn across it. From outside you can hear the sounds of rioting in the streets. You hear the sounds of regular firing of archers on the walls, screams of people dying, and moos of cows dying, chickens squawking, and dogs doing the sounds a dog makes when it dies.
Is King Stephen in here?
There is a figure in the bed, like heavily shrouded in thick ermine blankets and things. There's a side table and such, and concoctions on it. And
King
there's
Stephen?
parchments all
My
over.
liege, is that you?
Is that you, old version of me at the end of the bed?
No, it's Saphiro.
Is that who I was in the cradle?
My lord, are you... Your Majesty, is there anything... Are you alright? What happened? What did Roman do to you?
He's been taking care of me while I'm a lovely boy. Used to run around the orchards and scrump.
He's been poisoning you, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no.
Well, he's renamed your map to
The Roman Empire.
the Roman Empire.
Well, that's a clever name. What an inventive boy he is. You know, he used to run around the orchards and...
He's been killing your people.
Oh, people. Then they're killing them? Oh, get Roman. He must do something about that.
He's the one doing it. And
Oh, good. Thank God he's doing something about it.
he's the one killing them.
Killing the dastards that are killing the people. Good.
No, Roman is the one who is killing the innocent people.
I do not believe you. He wouldn't do that, not Roman. He's been a close friend of mine for... How long have I been here now?
Well, you just immediately trusted him?
Oh, no. He was very highly recommended. Prime Minister couldn't say enough about him.
He killed the Prime Minister.
He was very much... Well, we've got rid of Saphiro, who's just a wobble-bottom, and I was like, well, we don't want any wobble-bottoms now, do we? And he said, you know who isn't a wobble-bottom?
Lies and slander, my lord.
I don't like them.
That's what Roman was feeding you.
I can't believe that. He's bringing me reports every day. Look, yeah. Parchments all around the place.
I'll start reading some of them. Adrian, can you...
Sarah 29. His infection for my lord continues to grow. The kingdom is really turning around now. Production in the fields is up, although the peasants are slightly unhappy about the increase from none to some taxes. I feel that the additional safety that the increased garden numbers provide has brought them over to our side of a gradual renewal of social services. A parade is to be held in your honor this afternoon.
Sulan, would you help me help the king over to the window right now?
Yes.
He's a lot frailer than last year.
Yeah.
You realise in Merland it is technically illegal to touch the king.
There's something you must see,
Counts as treason.
your majesty.
Also, the brewing of fermented pigs. How would you even do that? Also, ducks are forbidden to wear long pants.
Well, if we
That's a real law.
if we
Wisconsin.
Think of this
isn't it?
differently. You're touching us.
Yes, a king should be in touch with the people.
Yes.
Is that a rat?
Yes.
He's our rat, though. He's very friendly.
Oh, hello, a rat.
Your meeting's royalty scribbles.
So, you have that
Showing the
purpose?
riots outside, basically.
I'm looking through all these papers and like what the fuck Romans made.
Yeah. I was thinking you'd be looking at
An
the
elaborate,
concoctions.
consistent illusion.
Oh,
Oh, yes. The kingdom's great, man.
yeah.
The necessary harshnesses are carefully offset with clear, benevolent gains. I mean, just last week he destroyed the Thieves Guild, completely and utterly. And that business to the north, handled.
And the breweries.
Unfortunately, it looks like Duke Winter proved to be a treacherous rebel in league with the Burmanians. There's a death warrant with his name on it signed by the king.
Jesus. It's still in this room, though, right?
Yes.
So I ripped that up.
Well, it hasn't been sealed, so you're not technically destroying a legal warrant.
And the king's got his back to Adrian right now. So.
Yeah, I would say
In fact, I don't even notice you doing
the
it.
king is observing the riots, and he looks withdrawn and grave and shrunken and near death. And
We can stop these. You can stop these. These were caused
This
by
is what
Roman.
Roman has done to your kingdom, to your capital.
I think I can have it olden fever.
Because Roman's been poisoning you.
Like he poisoned the Prime Minister.
Like he poisoned his father.
Like he poisoned his brother.
A common theme here involving Roman and treachery and poison.
He seemed so nice.
I'm sure
Don't
he did
they all?
initially.
He was all smiles.
That's how he was to these ones when they first met him.
He initially tried to con us up in the north too, when we first arrived.
So clever too. He was always solving puzzles and... Buster, must stop this. Send for the captain of the guard immediately and find my robe.
I'll go grab his robe.
Okay.
Where are we gonna? How we got?
Sulin, you'd be best to.
And Captain, yes.
Right, then I'll go and.
The door bursts into little toothpick-sized splinters.
Yep.
Turn and look and see what.
Turn and
it is.
prepare.
There's a couple of people standing in the doorway. One of them is Oleg Gan.
Oh.
He's sort of like, oops, sorry, I just kind of meant to open it a bit.
It wasn't locked.
See? Told you I was good.
And who's the other one?
Roger Blake.
We found the king.
We need the guard captain.
Don't move.
Okay.
Adrian, what are you doing?
So you know there was a traitor, right?
Yes.
Who would be the most convenient person to be the traitor in the entire resistance?
Me. Am I a traitor? I can't be a traitor, it's me.
Why would he poison himself?
You could easily fake that.
He does have a point. Well, I surrender.
I thought we discussed
I don't
this.
think it's him.
How did you get here?
So Guy runs into the room as well. There! That's the last of those black... Oh, we won. Hello, everybody.
Roman isn't.
Your Majesty. Oh, it's, who are you?
Sir Guy.
Sergey, yes. Fine German name. Berman name. Berman, B, with a B. Sorry, everyone.
Roman isn't dead, unfortunately. Well, I did kill him again, but then...
Well, I'm sure one of these days it will take. Just keep being you.
But
Well, if
good
it helps,
news is...
he's no longer the avatar of his god.
Precisely.
Because he kept losing.
Well, that's worth hoisting a pint over. But still, we must protect the king while stopping the guards from doing their evil business. Now, in my mind, the most handsome way of doing that would be to find the guards captain and get him to order his men to down weapons.
That's what I
With
just
your majesty's permission,
said.
I will attend to that immediately. As
That's
your
what we
humble,
were-
devoted servant.
We're already doing. Sulan's already...
Don't you think you should stay here and protect his majesty?
Well, I was going to, but Sulan was going to go and find the guard captain.
You're welcome to join me, or you may watch without, so that no unruly mass disturb a bee, tucket and tease fighting.
Go with him.
Go with him, Sulan.
Go with
If he
him.
tries anything...
Good sir.
I'll go with him.
Yeah, he leads you on a merry search for the guards captain, which you will do eventually find on a palisade. The structure, not the sports drink. Wait, that's Lucasade. Never mind. Guard captain turns around and almost kills you as you approach. He's like, I knew it would come to this, stay but... Oh, so guy. Wait.
We've found the king and he's in poor health. Roman was poisoning him.
Good enough for me. Well, I'm going. I have to go to stop all this. You deal with the king. Beyond my pay grade.
He wants to. Well, actually, he'll probably just be telling you to stop this.
Yeah, well, there we go. I will anticipate His Majesty's wishes with my usual alacrity.
Do you need any help stopping some of the guards?
By God, no. I think you're forgetting I have a riot squad on my side.
Yes, but some guards may need sorting out.
I think you'll be quite satisfied with the attempts to stop the riots down in...
And we'll eventually bring those people to justice.
Wait, I don't need the fucking map. I remember the name of the damn inn. It's on Elm Street. That's the whole joke. On Elm Street way.
If you see Saphira, tell him I'll be back shortly.
It'd be ironic if it was the ones we already killed like 2 weeks ago during that whole...
Oh, they put them in the basement.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Now, being completely honest, you were supposed to find and kill these guys during those missions that he completely negated with his brilliant plan of using time travel. So, I mean, you find them and kill them.
Yeah.
Nice.
They beg for their lives.
Oh, fuck yeah. They offer you everything. Everything.
And you only offer them
I'll even
death.
let you suck me off.
Go on. How many points?
There were 12 of them.
Yeah.
So you gain 12 points, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fair. I mean, you were going to have sweet revenge, but
Honestly, the fact that you let it happen, I was like, this must have been the actual solution. Because
I was like, that's really clever, and it does work, and you can do it, but I'm never letting this happen.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that.
Right, so obviously
While this is happening,
This is going to take you, like, probably the better part of the
rest
day.
of the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll be trying to figure out what Roman's been feeding the king, essentially.
It is unrecognized. You don't have to roll. It is completely and totally foreign to your knowledge.
Ah, okay.
It appears to not be a herb at all.
Oh,
This is some other thing.
yeah.
So,
I will use a scroll of identify.
On the powder.
Yeah.
Okay.
interesting.
How do you clean the powder?
It's going to take you 8 hours.
Yeah. It's not like necessarily every
I know,
cleanse, it's like
I know.
making sure the area, all the chakras are in balance, and you know what
Yeah.
I mean. Yeah. It's all that sort of thing.
And beyond that, we can see if we can try and get the best alchemist or whatever, and
He died.
yeah, but I mean, There's always going to be a best one in the region, right?
Yeah,
Like,
probably him now.
Best in the city.
I don't think you quite understand how rare wizards are
Yeah.
in the non-trying
well, I
to
mean,
take
sorry, I
over
mean,
the world business.
like herbalists and like.
Oh, Mother
experts
Good.
on- Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Anyone with toxicology could identify this with a roll. Herbalists can't. Okay, so you clean the area. You're going to use the scroll of identify on the white powder.
Yeah.
This white powder, the powder you found and assumed was the. I'm assuming you've got like a bunch of different things that you
Yeah.
think might be the poison. Okay, the white powder that you used the first scroll on is a substance the scroll identifies as dream dust, sometimes known as cocaine.
Okay.
Feels pretty good, makes your teeth buzz,
Don't put it on your
takes
knob.
the edges off, makes you really alert and attentive. Are you going to identify any more of the things you've arranged?
Oh, I would have done like all of them. So how many scrolls will that cost me? Just let me know.
6.
6. Cool.
Okay, so you also discover that there is a numbing agent, and there is a sedative, and there is a, shall we say, bowel cleansing agent. But what you're actually looking for here is a mysterious crystalline stuff.
Yep.
Crystal.
Crystalline crystals.
Crystals, I suppose it would be.
And this is actually a silicate coating which is designed to dissolve slowly in the stomach. And it contains ground up peach pit.
Oh.
One of the deadliest of poisons.
Yep. How long does it say how long it would take to dissolve?
About 8 hours. No. Oh, I've saved the king! Damn it!
It varies depending on thickness. In small doses, like the gradual doses, it would be a slow sickening effect leading to inevitable death, as opposed to, like, if you were to just say swallow the fucking thing, then you would die instantly.
So,
Saphira, this is Peach Pit.
You know not to eat a peach.
Not the stone anyway. Yeah.
No, all of it. It's
No.
pretty bad.
yeah.
Medieval setting.
Yeah.
I realise that just about everything else that we take for granted in the modern world and traditional medieval setting things are considered edible, but not this.
Okay.
Tomatoes.
Because I'm come from a place where there's all the different fruits and we eat them and stuff.
Crispy
So
bacon plants.
Oh, they're extinct now.
Yeah. The banana
Okay,
fish.
so-
The corned beef tree.
Man, why the fuck did we eat that? Oh, because it was delicious. It was delicious and we couldn't stop. We never thought of preserving the seeds, but unfortunately they were beer bottles, and we live in New Zealand.
Peach. Okay. Can you reverse its effects? Can you make him better?
There is no antidote for peach.
There isn't an antidote.
If he stops taking it, will he eventually just get better over time, or is he already...
Depends on how far gone he is. Maybe, maybe not.
It's almost just a coin flip. We won't know until it happens.
So we have to stop. He has to stop taking whatever it was that had it in.
This.
Is there a chance there's still some inside him now, like dissolving in his stomach?
Yes.
Can we remove that from his stomach? Get him to throw up or something?
You could punch him twice rapidly in the stomach if you really want to make him throw up.
Well, one of the powders you got was a bowel
Yeah.
cleanser,
Yeah.
which would cause him to shit it out.
Very fastly, especially
Yeah.
in great quantity. Here, this should make you feel better. Oh, thank you.
Oh, this is the worst I've ever felt! My bottom's wobbling!
Or we could give him this.
This is worse than being a peasant.
What will that do?
It's a bowel cleanser.
So he'll have to... Okay. Do it.
I'll give you the responsibility of feeding this to the
Okay,
king.
so the city is in turmoil for a few days. Finally, everything settles down, and you get to roll to see if the king's recovered. Because I ain't doing it.
All of us or just one of us?
I'll do it.
Pick a martyr.
I'll do it.
Oh, it's got to be Saphira. Come on, high or low good? Or will we not know until we roll?
So, wait, how many? Can I spend some silver?
No!
Well, the system is still intact, and we have.
Do the scream,
It's
Sephiroth!
only intact because I forgot to print the
You're
sheet.
tearing me apart, King Steven! Ah!
10.
Right
Right down the middle.
Okay, so it takes him about a week, but eventually he does seem to recover, although not completely.
Does he rescind all the fucking shit that...
So he's going through all of the documents, and he's just going like, no, so he has to write out a whole new thing.
Because he's more clear-headed now, yeah.
No, that one, no, that one, no, that one. Oh, here's your death warrant.
That was
No,
fulfilled.
please. Thank you.
That one was fulfilled.
Technically, yes.
So, you
Where do we...
return to your inn, being officially dismissed. Sir Guy and Blake and the captain of the guard basically route out the sort of more overtly complicit with Roman noble houses and divest them of their lands, properties, titles, and kick them the fuck out.
I'm sure Sulin would have helped with the guard cleanser.
A lot of there is a sudden massive reduction in armed troops in the city, and unfortunately, because this wasn't handled in the most brilliant manner possible, a sudden large rise in bandit activity.
As the rogue brute.
Taxes are not revoked, however.
Are they
They're
reduced?
just altered. They've gone back to a standard flat rate.
But it's at least something the peasants can manage.
How much alone time did I get during this time?
How much do you want?
Because I would have gone back into the tower.
No. Not
Okay.
alone.
So, you go back into the tower with Sue.
With Sulin.
Okay, it's either
tackles
me
you,
or him.
She tackles you, and she suffocates you, and she's like, oh god.
Give me the choice. Either me or Saphira, but you do not go alone.
But...
If you go alone, you'll never come out.
Well, I would come out eventually,
You
but
just
you
go.
would only make me stay there. You would only let me stay there for like half a day. Not. I want to stay there for like 2 or 3 weeks at least.
We don't have that time.
Fine, but we're going in every night until this is done. I can take Saphira with me some nights.
Give them
So,
this at least.
your
so I'm not sure
conversation is
things are
interrupted as you come across the sitting room with the books, and you hear two other people having a conversation. It goes along the lines of I have to remind you exactly when are you again? Well, remember, and I know you remember that you made an oath. Oh, it's that time, is it? Oh, very well. Things are proceeding quickly. The 9 have been spotted. When? Because they keep doing that, you know. This isn't how I thought it would go. I did warn you, you know, wouldn't solve anything. Well, temporary solutions would seem a better idea than no solution at all. Well, if you will give me time, I will achieve my solution. Time is all you have. I don't even really think you remember why you're doing this anymore. I suppose not so. You're calling in your favor then. Yes I am. Seems trivial. Oh, it doesn't end there. It begins there. Oh, very well. You will give me a few days to make the necessary changes? Yes, of course. Very good then, very good. Oh, do feel free to show yourself out. I don't really have the time to be playing butler if you want all of these changes made. You hear footsteps coming towards you. The door opens.
Hi.
Hello. You've got about 2 days before I change how the tower is entered, and you can't come in anymore. So if there's any reading you want to do, you'll have to do it within that time.
Okay.
And if you try to take my staff, I will hunt you down and turn you into a rat.
Like, permanently?
I'd like to see you try and find a way out of it.
Well, I mean, I know a pretty intelligent rat.
You won't be.
Oh.
Sulin.
So cash.
Well, it looks like we're staying here for 2 days. That's fine with you, right, Solon?
Too many books, too many books.
Maybe you should just leave him and come back 2 days later.
I can't come in.
No, she can.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
We cannot leave him in here alone.
True.
You literally can't get in or out without me. I could let you out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Can't get it. Yeah, can't get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll come back and just wait out.
What's it like, assholes? He has all the control in this. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't.
She'll come back 2 days later, wait outside, and she'll just hear this voice like, "Just another day, I swear."
You can't hear this floor from outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in
Oh,
the
did
tower.
Dudley ever turn back up?
Yes,
Ah, okay.
actually, Dudley did. You were about to find out.
Okay, cool.
So, if, a week or so passes, you're treated like local heroes.
Yippee.
I mean, by which I mean everyone's like, "Oh, tell us more brave stories of the things you did and the taverns and that, and you drink for free, and the women are throwing themselves at you, and everyone sort of stays away from you, and everyone's afraid of you."
But do they believe our stories this time?
Slightly. I mean, obviously there's boasting exaggeration.
Why do they?
I would be boasting about all the stuff we did in the north, and
I'm innocent. I'm friendly.
I mean, there would have been some like cleanup stuff. I would have probably gone to Charles's old place and seen if there was anything worth keeping there and that sort of thing. But
Sure, okay.
So
And
many
if
books
you
to
don't
read.
have it, you can learn Identify.
yay!
damn.
I would have been going through the books
Um,
too to see if there's anything interesting that I could read.
In the tower.
Well, there's nothing else I could read.
Okay.
Well, other than there, I'm doing nothing else.
You could train.
In a room, I could. I would have tried.
More like your footwork and your.
Yeah, I'd be doing that because I mean I can't read
Meditation
all
and all
day.
that.
But
What are you subsisting on?
sorry,
What are you
There's
subsisting
a
on?
kitchen in there.
yeah.
There's a goblin. That
And if he lets us stay there for 2 days, then it's sort of
Right. So, eventually you are summoned before the king. After having spent about, I would say, a week recovering, celebrating, getting ready to leave. It's a very formal affair. The trumpets blowing. The royal band is playing suitably heroic music. You're ushered in and announced. Announcing the party of Spiro Cleric of Tor of the Laurentian Monastery, savior of the city, a defeater of the evil Roman. May his name live in infamy. Edrin, our wizard. And Sulin of the Kasada third tribe of Fadaris Mai, holders of the sacred chalice of Ares, keeper of 5 rings, and Deathclaw Slayer. Be presented before the King of Merland, King Stephen the First. He stands up. Please, you do me too little credit. Once again, you've come to the necessary aid of the kingdom, and unfortunately, because of our distressed state of the treasury, we are unable to properly reward you with any fiduciary rewards. However, I have found some suitable recompense that I hope you will find very useful on your future journeys. The first of which I give to you. Raiding our storerooms of treasures, I have found several handy things that might be useful for one who is learning the forbidden arts. And he will give you some dusty old books.
Oh, thanks.
Through the use of these books, you will be able to, with a successful roll, learn the spells, change self, audible glamour, alarm, affect the modifiers you have, armor, and detect magic, if you don't already have it.
Nice.
You are equipped with a very fine ebony bow, short. It has sort of a shimmering satin-like hair strings. This operates in the exact same way as a regular bow, it's just much, much nicer.
I assume more durable also.
Yeah, you can fucking like Green Arrow fight with this. It's it's ebony wood. It's fucking solid shit.
Yeah.
You are also equipped with matching arrows and quiver. These arrows are all considered +1, and you have 12 of them. Also, they were able to find deep, deep within the palace 1 arrow of fire. A self-igniting magic arrow that is technically a +1 missile that also deals burning or fire damage to whatever it strikes. And 2 Saphiro, this sealed envelope, which will guarantee you tax-free passage through all the gates and portals of Merlin. You'll just have to present this and they'll let you through. And also, we do you the honor of giving you a royal quest, should you wish it. Which is basically, go get my boy.
Who's in Romania?
We will be heading that way. We had plans to head that way anyway, Your Majesty, so...
It's very important that he be returned here safe.
I do not wish to overstep my bounds, Your Majesty, but I have but one small request of you, if I may.
We are amenable to hearing your wish.
Before I was Saphiro, cleric of Tor, my family name was originally Peel, who was considered traitors to the realm.
Which means you are a traitor.
Apparently
oh
so.
Dear. Which was sticky wicket that. Of course, this could be fixed with a royal pardon.
That is hopefully what I...
We'd need to find some kind of King of Merlin for that to happen. Oh! I'm king!
I'll just give him a smile.
It is within my power to cleanse this taint from your family name, and I will do so. Informally now and by affidavit later. Time permitting.
Thank
I mean,
you.
he said it, it's law.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I only wish we could do... So, anyway, the document he's given you, when you open the envelope, reads, the bearer of this document, Saphiro, is royally commanded to retrieve my son and bring him back to Merlin. If he should shirk or irk in this duty, he is an enemy of the state and may be executed. However, while possessing this note and on this journey, he is exempt from any taxes, binds, levies, or other impediments that may pass him. He is not to be barred in this quest in any way, but is to be ensured to be on it. King Stephen, your titles.
He's more sly than we give him credit, I think.
You think he's dumb?
No. Well, he proved last time we had a real conversation with him that he wasn't dumb. What happened to, Blake and...
He was there before you, and so, afterwards he makes it clear that it's his intention to leave the country and, find other despotic tyrants to depose, because as a leading figure of a rebellious nature against supposedly legitimately established nobility, he could be a point of contention.
Yeah.
And therefore, as nice as King Stephen is, he would be a fool to let him live.
Yeah.
But won't kill him. Therefore, the best thing to do is to leave.
Is anyone going with him?
Yes. There are a few people going with them, as you mentioned. And so, if eventually the heroes must acquire provisions necessary for the journey they mean to undertake.
That was the Champions of Jor-Karroc, an archival recording of an AD&D 2.5 edition pen and paper role-playing game night. The opening credits music was Lords of the Sky from the Battleforge OST. These musics are used in a non-profit archive tabletop session played and no ownership is expressed or implied. Video footage from the intro is credited in its video format. The preceding game night may have contained music and sound from Imogen Heap, George Michael, Evanescence, Age of Wonders 2, Aeon, Baldur's Gate 2, Battle Realms, Battle Forge, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, Conan the Barbarian, Consortium, Daggerfall, Dark Souls 2, Darksiders, Darksiders 2, Demon's Souls, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Divinity 2, Dragon Age Origins, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, D&D Official RP Soundtrack, EverQuest 2, Fable The Lost Chapters, God of War 2, God of War 3, Guild Wars Eye of the North, Guild Wars Factions, Guild Wars Nightfall, Guild Wars Additional Music, Heroes of Might and Magic 5, Hitman Blood Money, Kingdoms of Amalur, Reckoning, Krull, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, Lords of the Fallen, Lord of the Rings War in the North, Morrowind, Vampire the Masquerade, Oblivion, Pillars of Eternity, Risen, Sacred 2, The Settlers 2, The Settlers 5, The Witcher 2, The Witcher 3, The X-Files, Trine 2, Unreal Tournament 2004, Wolfenstein The New Order, Fallout New Vegas, Golden Axe, Age of Conan, RoboCop, Blind Guardian, Deus Ex, Halo, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, The Hobbit Trilogy, The Star Wars Special Edition Trilogy, The Star Wars Prequel Trilogy, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 4, Serenity, the Star Trek movie soundtracks, Star Wars The Old Republic, Manos, The Hands of Fate, Babylon 5, Gran Turismo 5, Deathstalker, Phantom of the Opera, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, Desadia Duodecim, miscellaneous other classical music, sound effects, or fantasy tracks taken from YouTube, too numerous to list. Music is used as a non-profit manner to enhance gameplay and is included in the archive as audible on the night. If you would like to be credited for your music and it is not listed here, please send a message to the channel and a proper credit will be applied in the description and future audio credits. The preceding archival recording contains strong language, sexual references, adult themes, and should not have been listened to if you are under the age of 18, have a history of mental disorders, lack coping skills, a chronic inability to press stop or back buttons, find said material offensive, are easily upset, disgusted, offended by puns, are pregnant, or have no sense of humor.
Lords and demons.
Well, actually, the figure by the National Coalition on Television Violence is documented more than 125 cases of either suicide or murder directly attributable to